The next step is to generate data encryption configuration and a key. Kubernetes stores different types of data, and that data is stored in etcd. Let's say someone gets access to that database, all of our data will be visible directly since we are not encrypting it. Kubernetes allows us to encrypt the data. Let's see the encryption configuration file. So this is what the config file looks like for encryption. So it's nothing but a resource list of resource and its providers. So for example, we mentioned that we want to encrypt these resources. Let's say the secrets and the config maps in Kubernetes cluster. And these are the providers for the data. So the rule is when we create a new data, the first provider will be used to encrypt it. In this case, it's a identity provider, which is just a plain text. So whenever new data is created, we are just storing it as a plain text. If data is already encrypted, any of the provider will be used, whichever is possible to decode that already present data. And when the data is rewritten, it will again use the first, which is plain text provider. Next item in the list is different resource and different provider, like events. We don't want to encrypt those, that's why identity provider again. Similarly, we have different resources and different providers. As you can see, we can see the secret key here. Key is encoded in B64 format. So let's see what are we going to do for our setup. So first we will be generating a random key. So basically this is the random characters generated. Every time if you see, those are different. And we will be encoding them in B64 format. Let's see that as well. Every time I execute the command, we get different value. And we will be storing that random B64 value in this variable. Let's do that as well. So this is the file. This is the file we have, and this uses our environment variable we have just created. And this command will just get the data from this, substitute the envvar present. We already have envvar with this name, and it will write the file again to the same file. So our environment variable is substituted instead of that variable name. Now we just have to copy the file to the node 0